Hey everyone, it's Ethan or Miss back again for another video today, and welcome back to the channel, guys. We are here again for yet another Call of Duty League Pick'em prediction video, but this time for the upcoming Florida home series. And obviously, you can see here I totally forgot to place my predictions. I had finished my predictions, but I didn't submit them because I wanted to make sure that everything was fine for the video. I checked that and I eventually closed the tab, I guess, because I mean, I don't even remember, but I obviously ended up not getting any points for it. But I did get the phase over Paris correct. I didn't get the maps correct, but I did get the series correct. Same thing for Dallas and London. Same thing for Minnesota and Paris. I actually got the Toronto and Florida series wrong. I was expecting a 3-1 from Toronto. I got the Optic Rocker series correct. I got the Thieves Surge series correct. I got the Subliners Gorilla series correct. The Mutineers Ravens correct. Ultra Empire correct. And FaZe and Chicago correct. So I'll make sure to actually submit my predictions this time around. But we opened up with FaZe last week. We're opening up with FaZe once again this week. This time, of course, like I said, for the Florida home series, though. And man, we got to talk about Florida. Florida has been insane and has looked very strong. So I'm intrigued to see how they do now in their technical home series because, I mean, they've been really scary. And I'm very excited to see how New York and Florida do against each other. So, of course, that's Friday. But yeah, let's hop into the predictions here. So, honestly, the Surge came really close to beating the Thieves, and they honestly probably should have beat the Thieves. Does that mean they're gonna beat the Atlanta phase though? Probably not. So I'm definitely gonna go for a three maps to phase. They're of course going to win this series, I would imagine. Uh, yeah, but does the Surge take a map? Unlikely. So I'm gonna say no. You know what? Dallas really looked awfully poor in this past week. Like Vivid especially. Vivid was not good, and honestly, London really should have beat the Empire there. And they just got destroyed by Toronto as well. So honestly, I could see the Gorillas winning this, but I'd like to think under a little bit more practice, Dallas are going to be the better team. And I'd like to think there's going to be some fire under Vivid that will actually, help them. And I say Dallas takes it in four. I don't know. Yeah, I think four. I'd say the Gorillas maybe take a respawn. Not sure, though. Then we move on to the Thieves and Legion. The Legion obviously struggled last week as well, going 0-2 against the Rocker and FaZe, two pretty tough opponents, and it's not really getting any easier for them this week because they have the Thieves and then they have Optic. So, yeah, poor Paris. I do think this will be a 3-0 for the Thieves. I think the Thieves are going to be even better this time around. I don't think they're going to make as many mistakes and a little bit more time to practice with that team. I think it's going to make them a hell of a lot stronger. Although you could honestly say the same thing about Paris. With more practice, this team might be better. But I just think, I don't know. I have a feeling about the Thieves this time around. So I'm going to go for a 3-0 from the Thieves. There were a lot of 3-0s at the last week. Or at the last week home series. So. On to New York and Florida, which should be a really good series. But I would imagine it's a 3-1 for the Subliners. The Mutineers will likely take the search and destroy while the Subliners mop them in respawn. I mean, the Subliners honestly may be the best respawn team in the league right now, so yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I definitely do think the Subs will beat the Mutineers. And like I said, the Mutineers looked really scary last week, and I definitely think they're still gonna have a very strong record by the end of this week as well. So then on to Toronto and the Royal Ravens. Um, being unbiased, I do think Toronto will win this series, but I do think the Ravens may take a map, honestly. The Ravens looked really, really strong against Dallas last week, and I mean, Florida was by far the better team. Uh, like Florida was probably the best team of last week, so I think I'm definitely gonna. I feel like the Ravens can take a map, but I don't. I do still think Toronto will win that series. So then we move on to the double points round of the weekend, or at least the first day of the I guess the Saturday. I don't know how to English, but we've got Optic versus Paris, and I mean I do think Optic wins this series. Do Paris win a map? I really don't think so, which means I don't have Paris winning a map this home series, and that continues the unfortunate losses that Paris have been going through. I'm scared if I go back to this stage, that will it'll eliminate my progress. It definitely will. Let's see if it will. When was the last time Paris had even won a series? Um, it's been a while, I know that, and I'm going to talk about Seattle here soon, but of course it's been a while for them as well. Maybe at the Paris home series? Nope. Yes, actually, the Paris home series, May 2nd was their last victory, so nowhere near as bad as Seattle. Seattle's last win was in Stage 2, if I'm not mistaken. It was April 8th, I believe. Yeah, April 8th was the last time the Seattle Surge won a series. So, like I said, I was going to get into that, but let's go back to Stage 4. That's crazy, man. That's really, really sad. Did I lose all of those predictions? I did. So, I did have 3-0, 3-0, 3-1. 3-1, 3-1, and a 3-0 there. So then we move on to the Rocker and Surge, and I think this will actually be the first Game 5 of the weekend. Minnesota probably loses map 1, so Seattle, sorry. I meant to do that. There we go. Then Minnesota probably takes map 2. Seattle, I feel like, honestly, loses. Nah, they gotta win. Nah, you know what? I don't know. I think Seattle loses the control, and then Seattle comes back and wins the hard point, and then forces a map 5. But ultimately, the Rocker win. I really don't see the Surge winning. Although honestly, the Surge did not look bad against the Thieves. But I feel like this Minnesota team is going to be a hell of a lot better, even though Major Maniac really struggled last week. I do think Minnesota is the better team and will eventually win that series. So then we move on to Sunday. We've got Florida Gorillas, or Florida LAG, I guess, Atlanta and Los Angeles Thieves, New York and Dallas to close out the weekend. So Florida, I think 3-0 the Gorillas, and that brings their record to 3-1 in the stage. FaZe, I think 3-1's the Thieves, and that'll bring them to 4-0. This stage. And then the Subliners, I think, will defeat the Empire. I mean, Empire will probably take the Search. So, yeah, that'll move the Subliners to 4-0, I believe. So, there we go, guys. That's going to be the video. Those will be my predictions. And, of course, we have the Thieves home series the following week. Some really fun matches there. I'm really excited for Sunday night. Subs versus Ultra, and then Optic versus Thieves. That'll be a fun night to watch. Saturday night as well. Will be some good series. But yeah, so let's go over the Florida home series predictions I have. So I have FaZe 3-0ing Surge. I have I have the Empire 3-1ing the Gorillas. I have the Thieves 3-0ing the Legion. I have the Ultra 3-1ing the Royal Ravens. I didn't mean to do that, but I have the Subliners 3-1ing the Mutineers. I have Optic 3-0ing Legion. I have the Rocker 3-2ing Surge. I have the Mutineers 3-0ing the Gorillas. FaZe, 3 winning the Thieves, and Subliners 3 winning the Dallas Empire. So let me know what your guys' predictions look like. I didn't even go over it, but this is what the groups currently look like. So I say FaZe shoots up to 4-0, Florida 3-1, Subs 3-0, Ultra 3-1, Empire 2-2, Gorillas 0-3, Ravens 0-3. I think they only had one match, right? Yeah, 0-3. Legion 0-4, Surge 0-3, Rocker 2-2, Optic 3-1, Thieves 2-1. So we'll see what happens. I'm intrigued, but nonetheless, like I said, that will be the end of today's video, guys. Hopefully you all did enjoy. Thank you all so much for watching, and please let me know what your predictions look like for this upcoming week of the Stage 4 series. I'm very excited. So thank you guys all so much for watching once again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.